Donoberry here, and we are WordPressed with Donoberry. And I'm going to be going over WordPress today, how it works, what it's up, and what's going on about it. So this was a custom theme that I chose. I really like this massive green pointer thingy majigger I've got here, and this was my homepage here, which also links here if you want to go back to that, or you can click here to go to that, or that's the same tab here. But so anyway, WordPress is a CMS. You can read all this here. I've got some links below that have some other information, and there is a comment here that I will get back to later, just showing how the databases work and stuff. But I turned on commenting, and then my friend, who isn't named Derrick Henry, that's a running back for the Tennessee Titans, but he put this in, that comment. And you could also leave a comment, but I'm currently logged in as an admin, so I don't really think there's anything to comment about, but you could do that if you want to. And some pros and cons here. Some pros, I thought WordPress was very easy to use because we used Grav last week to build a website, and I found that a lot less user-friendly than this is, where I can just click, like edit page, and we'll awkwardly wait for it to load, and then this is just where you type everything in pretty much. And you can set up, like footers if you want something. I don't have any of those, but that stuff. And then there are some, you click settings over here to get more advanced stuff about the colors and the text and all that stuff. The only thing I wished you could edit the page when it looked like this. I wish you could just type on this and change things. I think that would help a lot with visualizing where things go, because whenever you go edit it, it shifts over to a different format here, where this is 3 lines of text here, but whenever it's on here, it's on the page, it's actually 1 line of text. But other than that, I thought getting it set up and getting it running was very easy, and customizing the pages are all super easy. That's a message, I don't care about that. So there was all these things here you could change. You can add social media pages to it. You can change all that. Pretty much anything here you want, you can change. This is the site title, just know that. And this shows here my theme that I chose was this one. So, and then cons, I didn't really have anything to complain about. I didn't find anything I wanted to bitch and moan about with WordPress, but there were some security issues that were online about, just because so many people use it and everything. If we go onto the data store in here, okay, well, let's back up one more step. They use MySQL, which is a relational database management thing, to store all the data. So then we can go into the PHP thing here, PHP myadmin, because it uses PHP to create it. And then this is these are all the databases. This is the database for this website here. So here's the comments where I was talking about. So if we go on here, you'll see that there's a comment here, and I deleted a comment here, so we can delete it. This is the only comment. There's a pre-made WordPress comment here, so you can click delete, and then it runs this SQL command. But you could also just do this command in the SQL thing. You could just type out this code if you wanted to, but it's always easier to just click that button and delete it from that database, and it deletes it out of this row here. And so now I only have this comment left. And so then there's a lot of these don't really have anything in them because I don't have a lot of stuff, but we can click here, and then it's this is the all of my pages. So if we go on where's which one was I looking at? Here's my hello there. So if we go on the edit, it has kind of just all the information in the database that's on this page, and then there's text here that you could edit if you wanted to or whatever. But it has here's the image with that, because that's what it starts out with. If we go to this, it starts out with the text and the GIF and then the text, and then we can see that here where we have the GIF here, and then we have the paragraph information. It's just broken up into much more just computer language, I guess. And then here's my title of the post, and then just more information here. But then we can see that when we updated this, if we were to update this, then we'd export it and everything, then it would go back into this database, and then it calls from that database and everything. So, just kind of, then you can see the users, which is me. And then those are pretty much the big things here with the database and how they store their data. I have this, I have this was just some more information on the WP options, about just general information about the site page. And as you can see, like all these things here, like you can go into these rows and edit things using either just manual codes, or you can go into the SQL and then type out like select statements or delete statements if you wanted to change something in the database and kind of like really change the website on like a really back end way, because you can like kind of look around the back end of the website here and see like how things interact and like what the relationships are to it, really, because you can see I'm seeing what happens if we click that, but nothing because we're already on that. So that's the big thing there with that. And other than that, so yeah, there's plugins you can use also for WordPress, because if you're looking for something that isn't there, so like I have the spam thing, because like that's what I saw, this thing, it was like, oh, like spam comments, so I put this in. So then if you go on here and you spam me comments, hopefully it would get filtered if that thing claims to work the way it does. But it says it's the best anti-spam protection, so hopefully that would work. And then there's obviously everything else you need if you want to add Gutenberg, which we talked about. And then I have this downloaded here, but I haven't activated it to this website yet, which we could do if we wanted to. So that's pretty much all I got. I'll have the video up here if you'd like to. Well, you're watching the video, so you would have already found it, but I'll link to this page in the YouTube video if you want to check it out for yourself. And if you want to spam me in the comments and see if that actually filters out spam, that'd be cool too. But other than that, that's all I got. See you all later.